Hey guys, I'm Tamaana Roshon. I'm also known as Dress Your Face. They call me the contour queen, and guess what? I am all about that life. Highlight, contour, blush, I live and breathe it. So today we're going over a ton of my secrets so you guys can be just as professional as me when it comes to those three things.
Hi everyone. Hi Tamaana.
Hi.
Welcome to the Artist Face journey.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Me too. Everyone is waiting to learn more about the tricks that you have.
Well, I have a question for you. I know that I'm your guest and we're doing something special together, but my question to you is, do you want to transform today?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yes.
I have some amazing secrets using the Artist Face palette.
Okay.
How to literally transform your whole face.
Okay, now my question. Can you transform my face to Monica Bellucci?
I can transform your face to whatever your heart desires.
Like, I find her the most gorgeous woman on earth.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You are already one of the most gorgeous women on earth. I don't get to see these kind of exotic beauties back home.
Thank you.
So let's head on over here, and I'm gonna grab my lovely palette and I'm gonna pick out 3 colors that I want to use on you.
Okay.
So before we actually transform like crazy, we're gonna start off with the basics. I'm gonna grab banana as my highlight first. And then I'm gonna walk over here. Let's choose a nice blush tone. This is the 204 right over here. This is going to be the perfect pink, a youthful,
Healthy.
sexy, healthy glow. And then for the contour, my favorite, thinking Monica Bellucci.
Yeah, Monica Bellucci, please.
We're gonna go with the 116. This is going to give us a nice medium contour that we can build on top of later.
Nice.
So let's head on over.
And I'm going to put these into the trio palette, and I'm gonna do it in the steps that I do it. So in the order of highlights, and then the second thing I'm gonna do for you is contour. So I'm gonna put that second.
Nice.
And then the last thing we're gonna do is
The
color.
blush?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick that in at the end. This looks like the Neapolitan ice cream.
Very nice colors.
How funny. So I'm gonna be using this brush right here. This is the 152 brush, and I'm going to be dipping right into the highlight color. This is a matte, kind of a yellowish tone, and it's gonna brighten up the center zones of your face. I like to make sure, first of all, there's no creasing on the face. We've already done your complexion, so this is the powder setting and contouring and things like that. So I'm just using this fluffy brush to tap it right into the skin, and what it's doing is it's brightening up the under eyes, almost blurs your skin like a filter. So I'm going right under the eyes, under the cheek, and I'm going right into this area around the nostril. So basically what's happening is we're brightening up this area here, and then we're brightening up that T-zone right in between the brows, like a T, boom, boom. And then sometimes I like to even brighten up like the jawline. So now I'm grabbing the brush that I'm gonna apply your contour with. And this is a flat kind of a buffing brush, number 154. And I'm dipping right into the contour color that we've chosen. And I like to start right up here on the top of the ear level. And I'm gonna go down towards the corner of your mouth, kind of somewhere in between the nostril and the mouth. So starting up here, I'm just slightly buffing it down, and I let it disappear as it hits somewhere between your nose and your mouth. And then the flat side of the brush I'm using to just roll the product up so it almost overlaps a little bit with your highlight shade. If you want to elongate the face and make it a little sharper, like for evening especially, that's when I go more angled.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like to actually use the corner of the brush right here, the edge, to create your mark. And then I use the whole flat side to roll it up and to do the blending. And sometimes I'll just go right back to the other brush that we were using with the highlight, and I just tap right on that edge so that it's a perfect transition between the highlight and the contour. So right now, again, just working on the perimeter, bringing some of that bronze shadow to the edges of the face. So I'm just going to lightly blend this right along your natural jawline.
My favorite part.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I like to go like right under the ear, where the earlobe meets the jaw. That's where I'm gonna add that nice bronze, and I bring it all the way down to the chin. Just gonna do a little bit on the side of the nose.
Yeah, I always contour my
Yeah?
nose. Like it's the most important part, and it takes a lot of time with me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I like to make it smaller and a little bit higher.
You can literally act like a surgeon. On my Instagram,
Even on the
there's
lips.
the same exact thing, and everyone's like, did you do something? And I'm
Yes.
like, it's contour, I swear. Like,
yeah.
you guys would know if I got something done. I would disappear for like 6 weeks. You wouldn't even see my face.
Exactly.
So sometimes I like to use my finger with the lighter color, and I just slightly make an upside down T.
Yes.
Right on the bridge and this little part right there. And that just makes the nose look even more chiseled.
You look so cute.
Thank you. Why do they draw a line here sometimes? Like,
That's a
what
good
does it mean?
question.
So sometimes when you make two lines just straight without any breaks, it can make the nose look very long.
Ah, okay.
Like continuous, like it's going on for miles.
do I have to apply it on myself?
Honestly, if you just cut the bottom, that does enough.
fine.
And sometimes the reason why I cut the top on my nose, because I have a hanging tip, so I cut the bottom and the top, and I like to make my nose look upturned. So
Okay.
cutting that top kind of gives you that like slopey thing.
Okay, so I don't
Yeah.
need it in my case.
Do you want to try it?
Yes.
All right, let's try it. So we're gonna use
Maybe
again
I'm
the edge.
transformed to Monica Bellucci. I'm trying.
So I'm just dipping the very, very edge of the bristles to create like a line, and I'm stamping that line. All right, so now we're just kind of creating that little, almost like an H.
Yes.
And another thing, we can use our finger to kind of like contrast it more. And then it looks even more like slopey.
Yes.
Like that. So now I'm grabbing a fresh 152 blush brush, and I'm dipping right into the cheek color. And I'm gonna catch your smile and make it permanent by grabbing on to your apples. You can do it right onto the apple and then just bring it up into your contour zone for a lift. Now, if you go with a darker blush, we're not going to be able to do it right here because it's going to grab on and look
Yes.
crazy. You don't want to look like that. So, like
You will
lighter
look tired,
colors.
like you will look
It's just
so skinny,
like a
and
hole
you will
here.
lose your collagen.
Exactly. No one wants to. We pay a lot of money for our
collagen.
cheeks.
I look like a Snapchat filter.
Totally, just like the filter.
It's just like the filter.
So we're gonna finish up this look with the perfect amount of tint using the HD Lip Booster. This actually has some loofah oil extract in it, which makes the lip super hydrated. All right, well this one's brand new, so we're gonna use it straight on your lip. It just gives you the perfect amount of tint. It's like the no makeup look, you know?
Yes. Beautiful.
So beautiful. It's like you woke up like this.
I wish.
Right? Don't we all
We could
wish?
have saved a lot of time.
All right, you're ready for your lunch date,
I am.
and then I'll see you for your dinner date.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
So we just finished up our highlighting contour tutorial. It was my first time working with Nadine. And so I would say I was a little bit nervous because she knows that I like to go dramatic. I mean, look at my face, I go dramatic and I like to do a lot. As we were doing it, I kept looking at her expression when she would see herself in the mirror. And at one point I'm like, oh God, she hates it, she hates it, she hates it.
حسيت انه فاونديشن شوي فاتح على وجهي، بس فتنا على الاستوديو وبلشنا انه هيك تعودت شوي على السيستم تبعها اكثر، انه هي حدا كثير مهضوم واكيد كثير بروفيشنال، بس انا حدا ما بقدر اتقبل كثير نيو تكنيك، كثير بحب الاشياء السمبل والناتشرال واللي بس بتبرز الفيتشرز تبعولي من دون ما تغيرني completely.
And then as soon as I did her nose contour, She looked in the mirror and she was like, wow, wow. And that's when I was like, okay, cha-ching, we got her on board. She's happy, I'm happy, let's do this.
كثير حبيت كيف استعملت هالألوان يلي أنا يمكن ما كنت بتجرأ إني استعملهم. كان عندي شرية أعرف إنه ليش بيرسموا خط مع المنخار من فوق، ما كنت أعرف exactly إنه ليه. كمان حبيت هيدا التيب اللي عطتني إياها.
Honestly, she looks amazing. You guys, even without makeup, she's stunning. Sometimes what happens is when you put on a ton of makeup over someone who looks amazing without makeup, it almost downgrades their beauty. So the challenge was to do it in a way that really enhanced her face and that made her feel comfortable and me very happy. And I think we did just that. I'm so excited to see the final results.
I love Artist Face Color.
And guess what? I love makeup forever. So now we're taking Nadine from a beautiful, soft, glowing lunchtime look over to a much more dramatic evening look using 3 new colors from the Artist Face palette. You like it?
Wow. Like, wow. I would love to try it on your face. Can I?
I told you that I was going to quiz you, so that would be the perfect test.
Okay.
Let's do it.